It is working, Lone. It is finally working. Let's hope everything works out. Oh, man. Yesterday was pain and just calcified, you know what I mean? But ladies and gentlemen, boom. The buttons are working. We're doing things. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Hopefully your day's been nothing but absolutely brilliant. Our character is looking awesome. I tried new things with our character looking cooler. It harder than you think. Yeah. So I ended up doing this. That's what I'm settling on. But basically, I tried this combination. We go here, we go, don't look. Boom. Also, don't look at the mask. This F and yeah, stop. Okay, so I tried this. This is the this was actually pretty easy to get. It took like 10 minutes just following a guide, getting all these like little Hogwarts coins kind of. But when you attack it, this thing glows. I'm actually into what this looks like at a base, but none of these robes have a hood, which sucks. It looks kind of cool. You look fancy. It looks better when you're out in the world space. So when you're running about, it looks okay. You know, when you're like just kind of trucking along, not bad. Not bad. It's okay. But I always felt myself coming back to the good old faithful. Good old faithful. Also, we're maxed out on maxima potions and invincibility potions. We'll fix that. So anyways, this is what we decided to rock. We're going to go ahead and go over here. We're going to take, again, I just love this coat so much. It's just like a nice dark red. It's got some white here. It just looks clean. But I also thought, well, we're kind of like look a little bit samey. I wish it was like some sort of thing that was like cool pair of glasses that's not like weird, you know, or a hat, something, nothing. None of that really existed. So instead, I looked online. I looked at all of the cosmetic gear, spoiled it all for myself. We have this, which looks kind of cool. We just look a little grimace. And yeah, so I decided to fully send Grimaceness and do this. It looks awesome. This is the pre-order bonus. By the way, this is one of the hardest things that we've done in the game. Unfortunately, I did it without you guys because I didn't know it'd be that hard. But this is the pre-order bonus. You have to go to this special location, world map. I believe it is. Oh, where the hell is it? Oh, it's in this. It's in this bit of business, I believe. Right here, yes. The Dark Arts Battle Arena. This gives you all of the cursed spells. Gives you Cruciatus Curse, Unforgivable Curse, which is that. The one that we're going Imperio and Avada Kedavra. All that we get all that. It lets you play with all of them. They're not very fun. Last time we got two of them. We got Imperio and Crucio, or whatever. The one that like makes enemies work for you, and the one that like tortures them. We have both those. Those weren't very cool or good. That looked like a paper cutout of a dragon. That looked horrible. That looked awful. Anyways, I guess it makes sense because it's like a book. Maybe it's supposed to look like that. But the reason why a thumbnail is what it is because I've kind of dropped the dark arts. You know what I mean? I mean, outside of some of this, it's fine. You know what I mean? I'm not even sure if I'm about this life when it comes to, what do you call it, curses. I don't even know how good curses really be. It's like share damage, but why do that when you can just throw cabbages and they gnaw on everything, you know? I don't really, yeah. So instead, the one that I did think everyone should get, which just makes you a god, is this one. Lets you can just spam this and basically stay okay forever, and this is great for me, who has cabbages, who can just eat the world. Also, we finally got all of our unlocks unlocked, so that's kind of cool. We also got this one, which I'm rarely able to pull off, but it's a last-minute dodge, creates this super huge sonar. Does not do that well, but still, it looks cool when you can pop off. We've just kind of super carried this. Also, I regret getting this one. It's the Lightning Potion Extravaganza. It's okay. As far as spells, we are leveling up this one. This one's great. I do want to have another build eventually where we have all just the damage spells amped instead of all of just plants. That way we're just like an actual tank. And by tank, I mean animal, monster, berserker type thing. Last thing I want to talk to you guys about is Bulty, I believe last time said, Grin, my boy, you need to get the gun mod. So, I would like to beat the game before we corrupt the shit out of our save for worry of there's not a dedicated mod engine, so mod authors are amazing probably, but they're kind of breaking things into place. I'm just hoping that I don't lose my save, so I wanted to finish the. Also, I feel like it's a nice idea. Beat the game with the developers want it, and then you just completely annihilate it. But we will do streams probably where we have guns and all the whole shebang of mods. Fluff sent me a couple of them. Oh, I have to read the rest of Fluff's messages he sent me. But yes. So we're just gonna continue where we left off last time. We have a new aesthetic I'm quite enjoying. And yes, we have to do the Dark Arts quest for we basically just got Companions quest probably gonna focus on first and foremost. And then we are done. Also, I have more Hogwarts Legacy little guide videos to upload. But yes. But how is everybody? Oh, but Lone says, what was the issue? The issue was, I don't even really know, Lone. What's the fix is I have to close Steam completely and then unplug my controller and then load up Steam again, then plug in my controller and then go. And for whatever freakish reason, that works. Which we tried everything but that, because usually when you have to restart Steam, it like auto updates. And I thought it was just like, oh, it installed an update, now it's fixed, maybe that was the issue. But no, I loaded it up today and it still had the same issue, so then I just logged out of Steam, or not logged out, closed down Steam completely, plugged in my controller after I did that, and then it was good to go. So that's good to know if your controller ever completely bites the dust. That's one of the 50 to try and fix it. But yes. But lastly, ladies and gentlemen, how was your day? What did you get up to? Lone, Red, what do you guys get up to? Hopefully it was a good time. Hopefully we're efficient. If not, that's okay too. Give me that. Those fruit things. I think I actually might need to pick some of these. Oh, I have too many. I need to start using my potions and mandrakes and just everything else. Also, I am on max difficulty, right? Just double check. Difficulty. Yes, we're on hard mode. Good. Let us go over here, and we are going to continue with quests. Let's do this one. This one is for Poppy, our lovely Hufflepuff, a cutie pie, who is wants us to return this egg, and we're gonna hopefully not just absolutely eviscerate the whole thing. Let's go to world map. And up here, I feel swollen right now. I don't know what that's about. But let's go to Hogsmeade. I have not seen the mods yet. I've been holding back. Fluff has been sending me a couple, but I'm trying not to look at them too much. Also, oh no, we don't want to go to. No, it's Hogsmeade. I went to there. Hogsmeade. And then this. Go. Good. But yeah. We have a bunch of stuff to do. I'm excited to play this game. I was so excited to play it yesterday, which is why I was so mad. It's because I was like, I don't know. Like, you have to load up the game every single time before it works. Also, let's do our due diligence. I'm a bazillionaire. Bango. Why did it say 0 money? Weird.
It's not like hard to forget.
I love how our character's just like, fuck it, I'll just pop a squat right here in the middle of town like a bum. Fine. Red says, playing more No Man's Sky and preparing to sell stuff on eBay as well as installing my new CPU soon. Oh, I see you starting to sell some of that stuff so that you can get some banger-ass CPU. I'm jelly, Red. I'm so jealous. Oh, man. What do you call it? I kind of had this whole thing with, like, recently. Hey, quick pause. Poppy can wait a minute. Can pop a squat and wait a minute like we did. Recently, the PS4, PS5 VR thing came out. People were saying it's good. And to me, it's like, turn this down a little bit. To me, the whole, like, VR space when it comes to Sony is kind of endearing because if they put money behind what is the one thing that, like, it's so frustrating with Mark Zuckerberg meta weirdness where they're not making games. They're making some sort of derpy, whatever, like job simulator thing. I don't know. You need to make the games first. You need to make entertainment and fun first. and they haven't done that yet. Like, none. Well, they did Bone Labs. They kind of supported a developer to do it, but regardless, we need to see more of that. So hopefully, PlayStation, who is like has no interest in making a metaverse, really, they just want to make games and sell these units. So I'm excited for what that might be, but I don't know. In my head, I was seeing the PlayStation controller and how like cool it looks, and like the helmet. I thought that's awesome, and there was improvements in the design. If you know VR, you know how nice having a thing to come forward and backwards is. And I was just, it got me excited for not only Apple's VR thing to come out, which no one's going to be able to afford, but it's going to hopefully exist and be good. But then I'm excited to see what the Quest 2 looks like, because there was another VR headset from this weird niche company that was like the super small headset. It's like this far from your face. It's not that big at all. And it's for PC gaming, which most Quest gaming is PC gaming. You just plug it in and it becomes a PC headset. But I don't know. To me, I'm excited to see whatever the Quest 3 would be, personally. Bams. Lone says, my day's good, Grin, playing some Genshin, looking at the new update. Can't wait for Daya. How about you? Oh, I haven't actually. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go for her actually, but I'm happy that you're in Genshin. Let me know how it is. So what's good, Mick? Mick says, "What's good, Grin? What's good, Mick? What's good for me is Harper right now." Whew. Red says VR is not in a good spot. No games, no VR kits in the wild, and no VR kits in the wild means no investment into the new VR games. It's an endless cycle, sadly. Well, I'm not so sure about that. There are 3 big games coming out for the entire for VR right now. To me, as much as people give Meta shit, I don't think that's the case. That Meta is literally just like, no, we're just not going to do, because they bought up a bunch of developers. So I think they're waiting to give like a yield, and they have no experience on how to do game development. So like a lot of their teams are just not operating under a proper like churn rate. So I think eventually we're gonna get games that Meta's gonna release and all these things. I think. The only thing that sucks though, and this is people who are really into VR. The fear of that is that Meta makes like games that only work with the standalone Meta thing. They don't work with like amplified PC graphics, so you can plug in a cord and get a way better experience. So people are worried about that, where like Meta is gonna like pigeonhole this awesome experience into like a clunky, gross PS2 quality of graphics era. And people are like, no, that's not what's going to make people be like, this is awesome. This is totally worth and is like the future if you're willing to put away money on occasion and then spend it on that. But yeah. This one. Also, Grin, it turns out there are VR speedruns. How do they work? Daya will be in standard banner in the patch after next. Okay. How was your day, Grin? Was it productive as you wanted it to be? Such a good question, Lone. I reflect it back at you. But for me, yesterday was not a very productive day. It was pretty like you have 7 things planned, you do 3, and you're like, all right, well, okay. But it's funny. I'm still doing the research and recon, still improving on YouTube stuff. And one of the things I did a couple days ago is I broke down like a Mr. Beast interview, basically. And one of the things he said, which I thought was interesting, which is he basically was talking about if you want to be an entrepreneur and if you're going to have a channel that's successful and you're going to hire an editor eventually one day and you're going to try to make something that's valuable and continue to reiterate on those things, you're basically an entrepreneur. So he talked about like what's the cornerstone of being good at that, and I thought it was applicable for most people who are here, especially if you're like me. But it was basically, in order to be a good entrepreneur, you need to work really, really hard. But you also need to, recharge and recover really, really hard. So it was this idea, but the way he phrased it to me was that it made me feel good, because I have a problem where like when I should be relaxing, I'll feel guilty for me relaxing, or I'll want to be doing more because like I'm like, this is kind of like, who needs to relax for 3 hours when I could just do 1 and then get back to editing or get back to researching or something like that, right? But he was saying that you need to look at your relaxation or recharging as the thing that enables you to do more work. So if you ever feel like you're not being efficient, it's probably because you're spent. So that's when you need to be clever enough to say, okay, I'm going to need to really recover, and therefore you need to find a thing that truly does relax you and doesn't drain you. So I thought when it comes to yesterday not being so sufficient, I think that was because I was at my bottleneck of like, okay, I went like hard for like 4 days nonstop. I'll take that day and enjoy it essentially, and then today I got a lot of shit done. So it's kind of like a good idea, but look at recovery as enabling you to do more work, essentially, which for some people are like, fuck that. But for me, as a person who has a harder time sinking into recovery or recharging because of just wanting to do more, I got like a proactive personality, I think. And yeah, that helped me a lot. But as for today, I did great. I did great. I recorded a VR video, hopefully going on the Mind Palace Madness channel, which is like just me just enjoying the ever-living hell out of this mod and just having a fun time with it. And hopefully I'm gonna like just gush and be super hype about the mod author. Basically, I want to gas him up because he did truly something absurd in that community, and I think that'd be a good idea if I could like help in some way the VR community and showcase like a truly amazing mod that somebody with their free time created. I think that'd be a beautiful thing. Now, I also just like to make it so that we get more of those incredible mods, and to like try to edit in such a way that's engaging to where everyone could watch it and enjoy it is the tricky part. But I'm gonna be trying to do that. But yeah. Puppy! Talk to me. What happened, Poppy?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Grandma's dead. Also, our mask looks so menacing. I like it because we're like, I'm just a wholesome Hufflepuff herbologist. Meanwhile, I look like the Grim Reaper, baby. Oh. Red says, installed any Hogwarts mods yet? Not yet, Red. We talked about that at the top of the stream. I want to wait until I beat the game to install the mods, because I don't want it to corrupt my save in any way, or even have to go like be put back if my save we push forward. I just want it. We're also almost done. Like we're almost done beating the game, so I'd rather beat the game and then we'll probably dip into like downloading mods. Fluff has been sending me a couple that I thought we'd download. BC talked about the gunshot mod, which would just be a riot and a good video. So yeah, probably do that one. Did I start a new anime? I didn't start a new anime alone. Oh, there's this anime. You know the anime, the strongest, the weakest seal with the strongest hero. You'll know it. You'll immediately say what it is. But I don't know, man. That one is one of those animes that super gets generic and boring immediately. Like, yeah, I don't know. It just got like really blech to me. I'm at episode 13, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna make a video about this. It's not that it's the worst. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I think the next anime I'm going to start that I'm actually going to enjoy is that one you were telling me about, which I've seen a couple clips of. But it's like this super tall dude with this like emotionally deadened, tiny, purple-haired girl, essentially. And it's just like a slice of life comedy one. I'm like, that looks fun. Just looks nice. It'll also be a break away from like all of the isekai stuff, you know. And it's funny. I recently just seen a clip on Crunchyroll where it was this it's this anime where this guy has like ice powers essentially, and I went to the comments and people were like, oh my god, this is so sick, this is the coolest thing ever. And I was just kind of in my head, I'm like, is it happening? Am I starting to get tired of like this premise of like this main character that has like they always say the same thing, they always do the same thing? I mean, I'm kind of like, it was one of the more, like, I'm getting more burnt out on the generic anime that just do the same thing. You know what I mean? I guess that's why I like slime and stuff. At least they have, like, an edge or a thing to them. Anywho, what was Gran sending you?
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What's she researching?
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
Boldy says generic. What's good, Boldy? Generic and boring anime sound like Thrashikai? What's that? What'd that be? A dragon.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. How do you track the dragon's flight?
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Ooh, we're gonna start that Vermilion Gold. Let me know how it is. There's one that my brother suggested me, which is like it's like a post-apocalyptic, where like there's mushrooms and rust, and like the main character goes to each location and like I think puts down mushrooms and that devours the rust. But then people assume that these people who go town to town infecting everything with mushrooms are the bad guys, but despite the mushrooms are the thing that like reverts the rust from killing everybody, so they're actually the good guys. I don't know. It's on the list. It's probably going to be that comedy slice of life, and then that one that genuinely, like I just described, sounds kind of different. Although, man, I think I'm going to love Trigon. I keep seeing clips of it, and I'm like, oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good. Also, the main character looks so fucking good from a design perspective. Ooh. Like, especially when you see like the old one, the old cartoon, versus like the crisp 3D animation that's like crazy. Well done.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
It also might be alone that I'm just like, I'm getting kind of spent. Like sometimes you watch anime after anime and you're like, no, I know how this works. I'll watch a bracer
I do think this is
in
where
between.
we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Poppy, you have the softest voice I've ever heard ever. It's like crazy. That sounds simple enough. Sure.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Hard emphasis on badly done. Was that referring to you, Bolty? Oh, you just mean like a bad isekai done? Yeah. Well, man, again, that's the thing that like truly makes me like blown away. I do not know the reason why, especially like I'm becoming a manhwa prude at this point. There are so many manhwa that I read that are like astronomically clever and like super different and look gorgeous and their plots super fun. And I'm just watching anime like, oh, it's just the generic hero guy again. Oh, look at that. He's super virtuous. And he has no personality whatsoever. Great. Great. Let's find our dragon then.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
I might want to get neon glowing
and one more
eyes.
thing. Let's not agitate her.
To kind of like
Goodness knows
sell
she's been
the
through
I'm
enough
deaf
already.
incarnate kind
I'm
of
ready
vibe.
when you are.
I'm ready too. What are we doing again? I wasn't listening. Also, I just want to see. This probably will not be for me, but like, let's try it. Boom. I feel like that's what they want you to do, but I don't know if I love it. That's kind of fun. It's not good. I got the Hufflepuff Ultra Robe. Honestly, this one looks kind of cool. Out of all the ones I'd want, this is it up there. So I just get rid of my scarf. You have like a nice collar. No, I like mine. It's just clean. If they just made like a Grim Reaper version of this, like all black, and then they like kept the white on the sleeves, and they took away that little tassel, I'd be in. And then we just look like the Grim Reaper with like a Hufflepuff scarf. Oh no!
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely.
Oof.
Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Okay, she looks like banged up by a lot. Like lit up, you know what I mean? Do I have, by chance? I do, my cabbage is always on hand. That's why when it comes to anime, I gotta throw the curveball in the mix, which, yeah, exactly. It's like you gotta plan out, like, okay, this one's a slice of life, goofy fun one. This one's the generic anime, OP, protect, sure, whatever. And those can oftentimes surprise you. But yeah, if you watch them back to back, you're like, I hate this. It is like the most formulaic thing ever, and it makes me feel dumb. Like, you're so special and important, and oh my god, you're so kind to boot, and you'll never do anything. I'm like, this is just extremely boring, actually. It can be fun when you've taken a break from it, but golly.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Poppy, there is a beast that could absolutely eat you in one gulp, and you're like, but she could be sad. Like, Poppy, you need to...
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Why am I in...
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Got it, Poppy. That's totally not going to happen. We're going to, like, give him the egg, or Poppy's going to, like, balls up and be like, hey, this is my house. And just absolutely annihilate. This. Boom. Yes. Yeah. Bombarda. Things. Stuff.
At least 10 usually.
What are you talking about? Poppy, I can't hear you at all. Okay, I'm hoping they can, because I have it louder for them, but that's about it. Ooh. Who is here? Some heathen son of a bitch? Who knows? I did see people in the modding space, like, you can pick your whole ass wand again, which is nice. And I was like, really? Did the devs need to do this? Like, you know, you couldn't have done this? Oh, this is so cool.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
She also, like, hella hurt. Like, I just feel bad. Can we heal? I'm surprised in the wizarding world there's not, like, an actual heal thing, you know? It's just like, I mean, I guess. You kind of just rapidly heal because. Like, what? I don't know. We have Reparo. I thought there was, like, healing mechanics. I know you can't heal
I
bones.
wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Like how my character's like, what? You know, Poppy, this is not the time. I love you, you're great, you're just like honey in a person, but just stop. we're gonna go, we're in a dragon's den, literally. Okay, calm down. Bodhi says, manhwas are on another level. Right! Fucking right! They don't have standards. What do you mean? Manhwas? They just embrace their great. Okay, maybe that, yeah, I get that. But a lot of the manhwas I have like a certain level of like they all look gorgeous. You know what I mean? I do know like that was one of the things where like my brother was like he loved Tower of God just like me, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna go back and rewatch look at the manhwa, and I'm like, I think it's like known for being kind of rough. Like the guy didn't know how to really draw, but he had a story to tell, so he just fucking fully sent it, and that was awesome. But he was good at like making worlds and whatnot, so he played to that strength, and people were like, yeah, it's fine.
She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Our character's like, she just could have been evil. An evil tortured dragon. It's like, I mean, well, like what came first, my guy? Man, I have not seen a legendary forever. It's because we're wearing a whole legendary set, so they're like, eh, do you need the things? The dopamine? Which is something their basic animators, mangakas, is not being paid for. Yeah. Well, that's why, like, to me, I'm so baffled. Like, the two manhwas that were developed into anime are extraordinarily successful. Tower of God and God of High School did immensely well. So, like, what happened that people were like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Quiet. What was that?
Also, Lone says he prefers manga. You don't read manga, Lone. It's like saying person who doesn't drink being like, I prefer beer or something. It's like, what? You don't have it ever. But you're saying what? Oh. Why did I stand up? Oh, I just got nuked. It's fine. I can tank you. We are playing in hard mode, so I can't tank a lot of you, but some of it.
Watch out!
Revelio.
She'll make sure we know it.
She can hit all she wants. Ooh!
Keep up. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
I could have healed. I just have 12. We may be fighting. Try again. What's good, Raid Name Max? How are you, Max? I've been logging every night, getting those items from Tower of Fantasy. Although I haven't been playing. It's literally like a open up, grab them, leave. No, I get it. It's fine. It's okay. Thank you. Yeah, no, thank. Appreciate it. Good. Okay. Oh! Again, it stopped me. It stalled me out right at the last minute. Golly. I am speed. I am speed. Poppy, better keep up.
We've just got to make it to the nest.
Can't be stopped.
She's making it
A warm
easy.
welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she knows the reason.
Get fucked. Can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. Give me those leeches.
It's leaving! Quickly!
Poppy's just covered in fire. I'm fine. Eyebrows singed. I'm like, Poppy, you really need to unlock the ability to combust into light. Lone says, but I'd let you know how Vermilia is if it's good. I still prefer Manhwa, but I don't. I was about to say that was my thing. I was like, I prefer this. I'm like, do you? Have you read manga or Manhwa? Sorry, have you read Manhwa? I'm telling you, Lone, if you read this fucking this SS rank hunter, SS rank suicide hunter, watch that Manhwa. You're locked in. Raid says, hell yeah, as long as you're getting them logins. Let's go, right? We're hopefully making some good coverage, I guess. Raid. I think it's hard. You move so fast,
There's
so
the
quickly.
nest. We're almost there.
Poppy, if they blow fire at me, I will use you as I'll turn you into a barrel, and then I'll shield myself with the barrel, and then you'll turn back entirely unscathed, I think. Pretty sure that's how it works. We're in a magic
Why
world.
is
It would make
every
sense.
bridge here broken?
Repair her.
But she's just over it. Lone says, is there a physical copy? You're asking for a lot.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
I unfortunately know there's only an online version, but yeah. I would actually, it'd be one of those few things where I actually buy the books of those because I like the story so much. That's goddamn crazy. We stood our ground. Ooh, Poppy, don't fall off. Okay, bye. She's like, I just came. That was awesome.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
She tried to kill. No, people don't give creatures enough credit.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Not at all. But I am ready to head back. I'm not ready to leave. I'm not ready to leave. No, I am ready. We're fine. I'm ready to leave.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True, true. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
Unless what?
they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Lone says, well, I'll send you a link. Remind me at the end of the stream to Discord message you the link that the site that I used. What do you call it? But you gotta promise me, Lone, that you will.
How could I have been so blind?
You'll get to the point where he completes the 10th floor. Okay? All right? I think it's 10th floor. It is 10th floor. At least the 10th floor, because it doesn't have the best start. Actually got great start, but it's not like super provocative, you know what I mean? It's only until when he starts climbing the floor we're like, okay, personalities and like cute characters and time travel and like, but let me know, or remind me at the end of the stream. I got also, guys, give me a sec. I gotta message somebody because I got a call, and yeah.
I could use some gold.
Okay. Yeah, man, though. I love that book. Again, I would not. Like, this is how crazy it is. I like it so much that, like, if I had, I was going to actually do this. Do you know how expensive a, like, poster, like, thing? What is it called? A thing that holds posters, like a big image, like a frame, like a poster frame, like a big ass frame. That even if it's just plastic, that thing costs like $50. I was like, what? That's insane. That is nuts. It's crazy. I go to the thing, get like 2 pieces of plywood, paint them black, and then just, I don't need glass. Like, what? I looked on Amazon. It was crazy. I was like, this is nuts. And like, is this for like a gigantic thing? No, it's just like a normal poster size. And I was like, that's nuts. A frame, yeah, frame. Crazy. And I was like, that's crazy. I would just take plastic. I would literally just take a plastic frame that would hold something and it had like a thing in the back that could pin to a wall or something. I don't need a glass mirror. You know what I mean? It was great. Where are we going? World map. Oh no, let's see. Is that it? Oh, is it? We're done now. What's this? The curse. All right, I was fumbling about. All right, let's do some story quests. Also, this is another look that you could rock, maybe. Let's see. If we do, I think it's hats. We also have the goblin hat, which you can't see because it's yeah. We'll do this. We'll do this. Goblin hat. That looks kind of cool, right? A little clipping, but you know, you could rock that. You know, but no. Do this. I do. Oh, we did do something in collection, apparently. What this? No, we did not. You lying piece of shit. God damn you. We are 50% done the collectible things in combat and quest. What else do we have in combat? Oh, we're so close. No, we're not. We're getting the things. Although that would be cool, running up for a stream and just getting all the infamous boss enemies, basically. Enemies who are like special, who have infamy. But I think we got everything we could. Oh no, we did. That's new. It's like a Gryffindor lion, something. A little top hat, a little green suit. All right, we're done. Let's go. Let's continue. Sorry. Map. Alone says, Grin, what frame you looking at? What size are you looking for? I wanted one that's like a big ass poster. You know what I mean? Like a big ass poster, like something that's probably, I don't know how to give you like your head to your waist. You know what I mean? A pretty decent size. Like my neck. But I can print it in however long it needs to be. But when I looked, it was about like $50 to $60. And I was like, ugh. And I wanted like 3 of them. So I'm like, that ain't happening. Why is this marked? Stop it. There we go. Back to Hogwarts, I guess. Ooh, it's all the way up here. Teleport. Yeah, oh my god, my legs, my body, my chest. Ugh. What is the coolest mod that you guys have seen in Hogwarts Legacy, though? The one that I've seen that's the coolest is there's the gunshot mod, but then there's also ones that are like complete retextures of recolorations of armor, which is nice. A lot of it is just like I made it black, and it's like that's kind of cool, you know. But yeah. Yeah, cheapest you can get is right around 30. Yeah, man, it seemed like a lot. Also, for me, I think in Canada, 30 is probably more close to 40. Raiden says, oh yeah, a new Warframe update dropped yesterday. Was it the one that people have been waiting for such a long time? It's like actually this giant like new experience, which I don't know if it's gonna work too well. I'm sure it's gonna be great. I'm sure they're gonna love it because at that point in what's it called, Warframe's life cycle, if you had like a different way to engage with gameplay, I think you'd take it because it's just so. It's just, you could use a breath of fresh air, but I think also it's kind of not connected to how Warframe naturally is. I think it's like a weird survival roguelike, which is a little strange, especially when so much of Warframe is like, did you dedicate time to getting yourself like the best armor, the best golden legendary frame, and how valuable and how satisfactory that can feel, you know? Hello, my boy, my friend. Not in connection though, but sure, whatever you want.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Also, I will kill anyone who harms you. Admit, alright, you're nothing but sweet. How well do you know gobbledygook?
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
Every time I say it, I
I've
feel
been
like
reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Fair. Have you never met a goblin?
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You're a Ravenclaw through and through.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
You're really gonna throw it your back. That's a deep ass squat. Also, wouldn't you want to increase the height of the thing so you're not having to peer so high? Ah, that's weird. Let's leave. Yeah, the gunshot mod just sounds. There's a lot of fun things that I want to try. Like there's one of the things I've seen recently. It's kind of like a VTuber, but not a VTuber model thing. It's like an extension program where you can change. It's like it head maps various things to you with like AI face recognition essentially. But it's actually
intriguing.
It's shockingly well done. Like there's like I watched one where a guy was just basically was playing Hitman, put it on bald, and he looked generally pretty bald, like pretty good. Even when he looks from like the side angles. Why am I here and why can I leave? What is this? Excuse me? Can I just say no? Alright, I'm just gonna leave. I hope this is the way that we can go. Ooh, there's some big ass troll over there too. Not a good place to spawn in, let me tell you. You haven't seen any of the mods yet, Lo? Ooh, I can't wait to show you some of them, man. Raiden says, oh yeah, my new Warframe update just DVR Paradox isn't out yet. I don't know when it's coming. Yeah, I thought they postponed it like until they were indefinitely almost until they were ready to announce it. But I'm like, golly, That thing was announced a long time ago. Man, I think that's such a thing for... I was watching a video about Lo-Fi Rush and Dead Space Remake, and it was just like kind of such a good video of it talking about if you want to have like a successful game, expectations and over-delivering on like baseline expectations is amazing. You know what I mean? Like speculation and hype just drastically make people feel underwhelmed by the proxy of getting something. So... No, Hi-Fi Rush. Sorry, not Lo-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush. So because people didn't know about Lo-Fi Rush or Hi-Fi Rush at all, and people didn't really hear a lot of like crazy hype around Dead Space. I think they just hit like a truck when they finally did come out, and they like nailed what they did. Specifically Lo-Fi Rush, or Hi-Fi Rush, because I definitely think that there was a little bit of hype around Dead Space, but yeah, it was one of those cool things of like, oh, this is probably an intrinsic problem of like again, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but it was such a absolute hype, fun, exciting weekend or like month when Bethesda came out at E3 and said, hey, we worked on this game for a while. It's called Fallout 4 or 5, 4. We're going to be able to play it in 6 months this year, but we don't want you to wait too long, so we're going to release an app in the meantime, so that you guys can that can hold you over until you actually get to the thing you want, to the actual game. And that was such a fun week of like hype and excitement, and it was also a big game, so it like just made you even more excited. And yeah, you know, that's awesome.
My friend who speaks
More of that.
Gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
But you had no choice. You should have you had no choice. I don't trust him, to be honest. He seems wholesome. It was a moment when we got him the mask where things got a little sinister, where he was like, yeah, it seemed like he was hiding something, you know, but...
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back?
Hopefully I'm wrong.
Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
What's good, Zach? What's good?
Honor, sir.
Hope you have a lovely day.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans?
Kind of a
And
dick
why can't you
response.
come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Gotcha. That is the best title ever. Azak, Hogwarts Legacy and the Deathly Cabbages. That's great. We should use that for a thumbnail in the next Harry Potter stream. I hope I don't forget it. Oh, my body's so tired. Can you tell me more about the door? No, it's fine. Yeah.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
It's a good bit of talking, you know what I mean?
I
Amit,
shall see you soon.
that was not alright. What an absolute doucher, alright? You're just like, hey, I'm here to help you. And he's like, yeah, your gobbledygook kind of sucks ass. Hopefully you're better at reading. It's like, what the fuck is your problem? Jesus Christ. The amount of disrespect while he can speak fluent English with a British accent. Yeah, exactly. There, bang, boom, boom. No, I can't grab those
The
ones.
door is looking at us.
Oh, I got you. Some of this.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Nice, bud. Now what? Trash? Alright. Sorry. Oh my god, puzzle. A lot of the puzzles in the game are like, okay, use a ability. Okay. That's it. I'm happy with that. I don't like the ones where it's like,
Books
maybe
really
decipher the
prepare
code.
one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
There ain't anything in barrels ever. I one-shot everyone with cabbages and mandrakes who need dark. Right, man? Yeah, I haven't tried
I
the
cannot believe I met a goblin.
mandrakes.
Let's
Yeah.
just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Our character's like, listen, man, they're not really a field trip moment, but sure, enjoy it. I guess take it in. Are you here with me? Yes. Sure, I guess we'll say sure. But yeah, I haven't tried mandrakes yet. My mandrakes haven't packed much of a punch because I put it on hard mode. Because I'm like, I want to see the level of how crazy this damage can be. Also, it's kind of nice when you're like
We're inside a real goblin mine.
close to death. Bang. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba ba bum. Ooh, gimme. Oh, my gear slots are full, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a sec. This is gonna suck. Because there's so much. Good news is I don't need anything, so we can just break everything. Destroy. That one's kind of the only one that's kind of good. We get rid of that one. We don't need this one either. Do 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 do. Oh my golly, there's so much here. What is that? Oh right, the amount of this back on that person. Ooh. Decreases the dung. No, stop it. Wait, is that? Ooh, that one's a high level actually. We should just equip that. I will say, I have not found any good like base clothing yet. Like the underclothing, like pants, basically. They all kind of look okay, you know? Nothing crazy. Oh, I did find that one. This is one of the only like jackets I think looks nice. It's like an actual winter jacket, but yeah. I'll be honest, like again, maybe we're spoiled in the game because there is such cosmetic choice, but in my head I'm kind of like, I kind of crave more cosmetic things that are like, they look kind of cool, you know? They're kind of like Hogwartsy, which I know, yeah. But I want it to be like, no, how about just like a nice black suit and tie?
But seeing one is something else
kind of that.
altogether.
There is a suit and tie. It's just you have like weird checkered pants, and you're like, come on, you were so close to greatness. Yeah, clothes are all, yeah, but I feel like
You need to stay close to me.
oh,
I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
clothes are the best. Our clothes are good, but not the best. Yeah, it's like, but also I feel like we're spoiled. Like, 'cause I feel like the fact that we have transmog is like so nice, and I'm like, so many games don't have it, and I hope that it's not as hard as we think it is to make. Hoo-ah! Cabbages, go! I only need 2 of you. Hoo-ah! Ooh! Oh, give me a sec. I don't have any of this. Golly! Oh, that killed him. Golly, that killed him fast. All right.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Army. You have my word.
I mean, if you just want to like hang back, You know, if I die, it's not your fault. Just chill, bud. The cabbages will eat everything, all right? In fact, it's probably best for you to be there, because they're like, if they some stray damage hits you, it's a problem. Oh, am I being watched? Boom. Immediately disappeared. What an idiot. No object permanence. Anyways. Females do use cute yeah, man, that's the other thing. I feel like the glasses are not very cute in the game, or like awesome. There's no like barometer. They're kind of just fine. You know what I mean? Like, this is the glasses we have. What do you call it? There's nothing that seems like nice. Like, this looks strange. Everything looks strange. You know what I mean? That looks like too much. That's, what are you, a librarian? Like, nothing looks nice. You know what I mean? And so then you just go with menacing. Because you're like, ah, whatever. Come on, meet. One of these. Bang. Also, there's so many spells, and it's just kind of like, it's like, give me a sec. Okay, got it, it's that one.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Amit, you're hilarious. I never
Let's
change.
take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans. Revelio.
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
That's the spirit, Amit. Can we not? That's already ice on fire.
Revelio.
Revelio. Ooh. Can we go up there? Are we missing anything substantial? There's a bag of grain? No. I'm good. It's okay. Ooh, but there is some enemies. Meat, we're gonna flashbang them with cabbages. We don't need to go into why it's a flashbang. We'll just hear some screams and it'll be over. All right, it's fine. Some of this. Eat. Assassins. Assassins. Go. Bang. Finish them. Boom. Pat cabbages. Bop.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be ruins around here. What could they be building?
You're a weird guy, Amit. You're a real weird guy. The flourishes of their penmanship. Okay. Alright, I guess. I don't have a response to this at all. I need to talk to you about social skills, Amit. Okay? You need to ask questions that people want to reply to, actually, or can engage with in some way. Randy says, Grin, are you ever going to go back to Warframe? Warframe's that game when there's nothing to play that you go back and grind up. But there has been so much to play, especially with VR things, man. That's just, there's like an endless bastion of fun, at least for me.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Sorry. Alright, let's do one of these. Bang, get turned to that, eat this, boom, your friend, boom. Ah. Ow! Jesus! I didn't. Oh, I hate when you can't lock onto the proper fucking thing. Also, are we? No, we have plenty of. Okay, what the fuck? I didn't see you hit it. Oh my god! Of course you put on that just then. Oh my god! Playing on hard mode, you have no time to react. Get out of there! Oh god damn it! Heal. Just fuck it. I'm already weak with health. I needed to heal up. Health. Go. Oh. Stop it! I could just use cabbages, but let's aim for a challenge. Ugh. Can't always depend on cabbages, you know what I mean? Ow! I just wanted to not do that, man. Yeah, it's so fast. Playing on hard mode does not, like, that's just soaking cabbages. Playing on hard mode does not make the game feel better. It's just like, you're like, oh, I have no time to, like, oh, that enemy has a shield on me, so now I have to pause everything I'm doing and not have fun. Because there's no time to react. And yeah, at least this way, cabbages will eventually kill things as I flail about and dodge and have like 2 seconds to do things, you know what I mean? There it is. Now I have 5 health. It's looking rough, my man. Okay? But yeah, like again, putting it in the hard mode only, the only thing it does is it gives people more of an opening to like, put a yellow barrier up, so then you're like, okay, let me do the extremely intuitive and very fun and so easy to do switching of, oh, there's more, is that great? There. Yeah. My god. Anyway, sorry, boom.
Another schematic. What are they going to... Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
I didn't know that, Oz. You can use mandrakes to what do you call it, break shields? That's cool. I didn't know that. I guess it makes sense because it's a stun, right? So they would immediately be kind of like, they would stop their guard break, I guess. Does that make sense? I guess. This? Nope, wrong one. I guess it's the pull one. Go. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. My favorite is the gothic outfit with the rough coat. Okay. Mask. The mask is the best, right? Well, actually, it kind of sucks because sometimes like the characters' mouths are actually like pretty decently synced. There's a few times where you'll get a lot of teeth and you're like, oh, stop. Oh, whatever that is. No, please. Also, can we not enter into the thing? What is this? Is it explosive? Bang. The glasses are pretty yeah, man, yeah. But again, I still feel like we're spoiled. We could have just had a Harry Potter where you're like in the traditional garb, and you're like, all right, well, this is kind of lame, you know. But it's acceptable. Ooh, we got plates. Okay. If you do one of the battle arenas, you get a cool coat. Okay. Which one? What battle arena? If you know off the top of your head, I would love to hear about it. We could do it this stream. I guess is it this way or this way? I feel like it's that way. So what's over here? Loot? Maybe? Yes. Loot. And then that's probably on the other side. Loot. Red says, thankfully there is a mod for a mini bikini for females to replace the terrible dressed on the base clothing and don't have physics. And it stretches too much. Okay, golly. I didn't know that those mods were that quick. I guess that was probably the first mods. What? Wait, what did I misread? Thankfully there's a mini skirt for oh, it's a skirt for females. Sorry, I thought I want to see mini. Why did let me perving out unconsciously here, I guess. Yeah. Isaac says, can't believe they are releasing Dead Island 2 early. Oh wait, when? That's huge, Isaac. When are they releasing it? I hope it's ready, man. I worry that like I haven't seen like a long batch of gameplay for it, and I hope you can detoggle like the lock on. Get your mind out of the gutter, now leave it there. That's a good word it is. Red says long female dress and game physics typically just two. Oh, I see. So yeah, I got you. Especially the ones that are just weighted on the legs. Yeah, like clipping. Well, there's already a lot of problems with just like the cloaks. Like they'll clip through the legs and like stab through. It's weird. Just the dresses are weird at times. I'll look at them. Thanks. Red says, which is fixed with the mini mod skirt. No more horrible stretching dress. Oh, I see. Okay. Red says, repose. GRINN, are you ever gonna go back to war? I did. I read it. I'm not sure if you... I answered. I said, my answer was, it's a game that I always come back to when there's nothing to play. But right now we're in like there's so much to play. Like, and I wouldn't be saying that if I didn't get a VR headset and I have like the whole world of VR and then mods to boot. And there's like, to making VR content feel so much more unique and like actually like nobody's doing it. So it feels validating in a way because you're making something that no one's doing, you know? Or very little people are doing, I should say. So I get a lot of satisfaction and fun from that. But yeah. So eventually when we're bored, we'll get back in probably some Warframe eventually. But I don't know if that's gonna happen because, again, VR looking like it's
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Right. That and this and some of this.
Revelio. Accio.
Bang, bang, bang. I have too much moonstone actually at this point. If you ever get a refinery, you're gonna have too much. Please. No patience. God damn it! I just want to switch to the thing. Yeah. true. The gutter is perfect place for the mind. Yes. Well, I mean, you know, long as you ain't creeping on human beings, you can be as perverted as you want in your mind. I mean, just leave people be. Because the good sentiment. Oh, my body. Oh. All right, let's see how OP mandrakes be. All right. He's dead. Expelling up. Up. Quickly. Bang. Stop it. Mandrake, go. Also, long stun. We'll slap one of these down on the ground. And we'll keep that up. Boom. Switch to this. I don't know what, dude. Oh, that one thing stunned them. Let me switch to this. Is he? Of course. Why do they just keep the barrier on him? I can barely see. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Again. Piss off. Chill. Go. Collect that loot. Again, I could just take the easy way out, but goddamn me. I just didn't want to I just don't want to spam my cabbages. It's kind of, yeah. Fuck it. Let's just spam our cabbages. I keep thinking, like, you can use the magic. It's like, meh. Can you? Not really. But yeah. I hate the shield so much. If I get a mod that's just like, I would rather the enemies. This is the one game where I'd rather them just have more HP. Because you can just chain detonate. There's no cooldown. There's no massive cooldown. Like in 2 seconds, you'll be able to use your spell again. So this is the instance of like it feels good to just rattle off spells constantly, whereas in other games it doesn't. But instead they're like, here's a shield. So instead you have to stop that momentum of you rapid casting, and you have to match a color, even though you may not have that locked in. Ugh. Sorry. North Ford Bog region. Let's open up our map and see what it be. I can't do it right now. God damn it. I'll try to remember that. North Ford Bog region area. Okay. So like the swamp ass area. Got it. We'll do that. We'll just do one of these. We'll do 2. We'll do one of these. Nope. Sorry. This. And. Oh god, that didn't work either. God damn it. There's so much stuff happening. Hey, you. Stop it. You're completely eviscerating, all right? This. Have some of that. Cabbages. Eat. Oh my god, I don't have any time to react. I'm trying to switch to this. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Again, Bombarda is the best because it just takes off, or the Mandrake thing. Oh, you have no time to react on hard. Oh, people could just be like, Grin, you could just, my god. You could just play on easy. I know, but I don't want to. Or normal. Because it's, yeah. Let's just fully send it. You know what I mean? I'm tired. I know I'm stubborn enough to not want to turn off hard mode. We just die fast. We have no defense for a glass cannon, alright? Let's just do this. That is good range. I didn't actually mean to do that, though. I meant to do this. Boom, we'll just do 3. Then we'll do some of this. Alright, now everything should be dead very quickly. Ooh. Is he dead? Why is it highlighting him? It's so weird. Alright, go on, summon more. And now you all die.
That should be the last of them, Ahmed.
Alright, easy breezy. I'll be honest, Ahmed. I should have done that from the beginning. Alright, we have like 20 of plants. But I'm kind of like, well, we could have fun with, you know, some powers, but I have no build for that. We'll do that eventually. We'll do like the damage build where it's still going to have the issue on hard mode at least, where enemies just turtle up too much. And you're like, god damn it. I got to pause what I'm doing and break your shield. Which I don't think is as bad if you like relegate all yellow spells to the left D-pad, all upper spells, but the time it takes for you to switch to that, take your hand off of the controls to like dodge or parry, and if you're on hard mode, they can just hit you in 2 seconds, so it's real finicky. Real finicky. I'm also bad, you know, but yeah. Where's the thing? Do I need to like start a fire usually first? Where's the
Revelio.
Like the fire source. Is it in there? Maybe. It's also chests. Bang. I mean, once I started modding for Hogwarts Legacy, the character I'll be adding it to the game will have a mini bikini as well as some other many lewd character clothing. Got it. Got it. Oh, what do you call it, Red? I was not expecting. So like you were like, nah, Grin. This is like you don't want to know about the mod makers too much. And I was just like, okay, well you keep talking about it. What is it? And then eventually you did show it, and I was like, oh no, I shouldn't. This is too much. It's too much for me. I'm my little. My pure heart. This is like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, this looks just violent. It just looks violent. But yes, when I seen it, I was just like, ooh, this is a lot.
They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Back to grind, right now. Back to grind. Boldy says, has anyone seen the DVD clip about me? We'll watch it at the end of the stream to remind me, Boldy. I haven't watched it either. Because, yeah, things be happening. We got that going. It's this thing. Boom. Is it like an elevator? It is. Nice. They all nearly dead with them. Oh, really? Even on hard mode? Oh, shit, okay. Would you just like sacrifice 2 mandrakes to just blitzkrieg them all?
To catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Amit, my guy. I will lean more on the weird cabbage things, alright? We find also I wish there was a game. There were a couple that have like 2 one-off comments, which is usually not enough, but it's still fun. But when like people recognize that it's nuts what you're doing, you know, or like this student who's like a year 2 transfer or whatever is just dominating an entire cave full of enemies, and you're just like, and also the way that you're doing them is kind of ferocious, you know. It's be like, what is going on?
We're almost out of here,
What?
Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Exit the mine. Am I in the right place? I have no idea. Don't know what that was about either. Boom. Level 2. Love it when there's a side quest hidden. Love that so much. We just drop down here. Did I miss? Or is that going? That's going, alright.
Revelio.
What? How do we... Uh-oh. This is the lift we took down, right? So we need to go up again? I think. I hope this is right. Yeah. Okay. Do. Red says, still have not gotten the teleport. I got it. I got the teleport. It's just kind of, you have to hold it down. So like whilst you're like, oh, that enemy has a shield, let me equip to a spell that is that color. Meanwhile, you're getting donkey punched in the back of the head. Then you're also trying to, what do you call it? You're holding down the dodge button whilst trying to find that spell. And then you're half dead and you're like, okay, now I gotta spam the bottom D-pad to heal. And you're better off just making it rain with cabbages and be like, I'm out. I'm done. Don't talk to him real quick. Hit this real quick.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Sure, Amit.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
He's like, I'm the writer.
Without further ado, adieu.
Amit's cool. I like him. He's like one of those people like, this is not my speed, but I'm here because I'm here because of you. I don't know. Not a lot of friends. I'm like, I got you, Amit. I'll take care of you, okay? After we talk to Goblin and check the map.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
That's really good storytelling, because the main character, the villain of the game is Ranrock, and he's not that bad. He's he's a guy who's just trying to look out for his people who are basically treated as like shitty second class citizens. You know what I mean? Plot twist. Did I miss it? What was there a plot twist? Was there a plot twist that was a plot twist that was like was that same girl Miriam or something like that? That wasn't the girl.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spint Witches as soon as you can.
Now you want me to do the broom upgrade thing? No. But yeah, was Miriam like the take away pain girl? That wasn't her, right? That's not the same person, I don't think, right? Right? I don't think that's right. I hope that's not right. Regardless. Yeah, what do you call it? That was, I don't know, to me it's so many games just kind of like, it's a generic evil goblin, but it's like in actuality, no, the Wizard World is kind of fucking horrible, like super horrible. Like we have, like, they treat, there's slavery, there's like people who think they're better than everybody else. It's like, geez Louise. It's a shit show, for sure. Oh, that was right. So Fig's wife is the girl who takes away pain? Oh, okay, I didn't really connect the dots there. Okay. Huh. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's good or not. So is Fig's wife the girl that we keep seeing in the memory? Okay, no. Fig's wife is... Gotcha. No, I gotcha. The goblin that he met is the nice lady is Fig's wife. Gotcha. But she's not the, like, Morgana, evil, green lady who's taking... Gotcha. Also, R4FG says, play Let It Die. No. Only when there's content will I play the game. I will not play it just to play a game that I played for 2 years straight. It's not happening. But yes. So wait, what was... let me see. Where was located? North Ford Bog region area. Bogford. This is the Bogford region I know. But I don't think that's right. North. That's this way. All's the way up here. I did this one. Is this the one? Because if that's the one, then I did that one. What does the cloak look like? Or is there another thing? One. Or is it like way up here? But if it's this one, I think I did this one. Yeah, I just don't know what the gear would be. What item is it? Is it like a, you said cloak, I thought, right? What cloak would that be? Is it a special cloak? Is it this one? Because this one looks dope. But I want to play with, I want guns as wands and playable Lisa Simpson mod. That one, that I get the guns with mod, the Lisa Simpson one, that is a whole thing. I don't get that one. I'm glad I made it that mod though. It forced me to learn how to create stuff from scratch, which I will start using that skill for future mods. Yeah, always good to push yourself to understand more of the process, for sure. Thanks, Lone, for clarifying. Is this the one you're talking about? Or is it the crazy chain? I thought that was or is it this one? This one looks nice. I like this one a lot, but yeah. But I don't know, I like this deep red. Not that one. This? Yeah, it's this one. I like this deep red one. Let us continue. Or did we just get bombarded by owls, basically telling us where everything is? Owl post. Nope, just that guy. Also, do all of the owl notes have a voice line attached to them, and they just sometimes don't like fire off? Because I feel like that's what happens oftentimes. But let's see. We do. We're gonna go talk to Poppy again. Although this might just be a quickie talk, but we'll see. Track quest. Can I just see it? F on the map. There we go. Poppy, where are you? Where the hell are you? That looks like underneath the map. Are you in? Oh, I don't know. Let's just go there. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's what? What? Go here. Track. Map. Hogwarts. Where is? There she is. Okay, so that's what it's doing. It's confused. Teleport. Boom. Boom. If you get a thief's coat. Is that the one? You said yes. I think that was the one. What is it? What is it? What is the name of it? What does it look like? It's a thief's coat. Okay, I will check in a minute. There's a glitch where the owl doesn't activate. Yeah, it doesn't speak to me. You know what I mean? That's frustrating. But let's see. Is it an undershirt or is it a hoodie? A cloak or like a t-shirt? A thief's hoodie. Thief's hoodie. Historical uniform. Oh, thieves. Yeah, the thief's coat. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Yeah, this one's dope. This one looks really good. Yeah. I will say I like the hoods though. I don't know why, because the hair to me, as much as there's a lot of hair choices, the ones that I got don't actually, I don't think they look good, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of clipping issues, which I'm surprised that maybe it's just way harder to fix than you'd think. But yeah, must be. And drop, bang.
Oh, good.
Poppy.
You're safe.
Why would I not be safe? What has happened? Is Grandma in trouble? We'll kill them all, alright? I'm a Hufflepuff. Hello?
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Hauntel Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
We will kill them all, Poppy. I'm sorry, Poppy.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures.
Tentacle
One of them
horse?
contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
You just said something racist. I feel like you just said some horrible shit. What is a Snidget? I can't even say it. I feel bad about it.
Exactly
Excuse
what
me.
kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Okay. Why do the poachers care about the things?
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have
Weird.
fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Yeah, we'll do it. Something tells me, yeah.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Let's talk to the centaur. Centaur is, maybe... No, let's talk to them.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope.
Sweet.
Let me think on it.
Great. I love how they're like,
I'll
they...
let you know as soon as I have a plan.
This was just a quickie talk. Go do more story. And I'm like, why don't I just do a lot of story and then go do your quest? Because god damn it, it's fucking annoying that you're like, all right, well, wait. All right, come back in a couple minutes when you're done doing this thing that's completely unrelated to me. Okay. Your doggo's going wild. Yeah, man. It's sorry about it. I wish my mic was better about saying it's only a couple radius. Instead, no, it's honestly not even. Oh my god, dude. It's just this one of our dogs named Bella, who is just, I just can't. If anyone's ever had dogs, and this has been tiny dogs, there's like this thing where they get so, they bark loud, and then you're like, stop, it's just someone like at the door, it's fine, they're right at the door, and then they like make eye contact with you, and they're just like, ah, and then you just start like releasing these high-pitched sounds, and you're like, calm down, you're doing nothing, and it just barrages your ear, and then you kind of get fucking mad. You're like, you're just hurting me at this point. Anyways, big dogs, way to go. All right, the deep ass bark. It's not like high pitched stabs in your ears. And also, it's just weird that they look at you like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. And I'm like, don't do it. Gah, my ears. There's a glitch for female faces where it's animated weird and goes full gremlin mode. What do you call it? I was gonna say, if that's true, Red, that like it's usually a waiting issue in terms of all that. You think, I always wondered why they didn't do this for like game development, but why would you not just hire like 2 or 3 people just to do like, or at least 2 people just to do that, just to do the baseline stuff of like waiting clothing and all that stuff. I think that when it comes to game development, it's a lot more. Yeah, honestly, it's weird because there are some companies that can like just fire off and like make great games that are extremely complex and interesting, in like an eighth of the time of others. And I think a lot of what game design and game development is it's inherited. So like usually you're in a toxic work environment that's like grind, and then the person that's a part of that intrinsic group who's been doing it for long enough will get the managerial position, which doesn't mean you're good at managing people. Like, just because you're the guy who works hard at like doing the specific tasks does not mean you have understanding of oversight of all how to like piece together puzzles, pieces of a company, you know, of everyone doing different jobs. So I find that very weird, but yeah. Why just hire people while we put our label on it? Well, no, my whole thing was just relegated efficiency. So like that's the thing, like where I think a lot of game development is like, you're doing this, we're doing that. Okay, now we're all pivoting over to this. Now some people are working on that. But I think it'd be much better if you like, there's these baseline things that are always kind of glitchy in a lot of games, and it always seems like it's really quickly fixed by modders. So to me, I wonder why you wouldn't just hire like 2 of those modders and then just have them do that right at the start of when it's there. You know what I mean? Rather than you releasing a product and it kind of like none of the physics are really working. Why not just take some people from the community that are good and like hire them, yes, but also get them to specifically do the thing that they're already gonna do and they're already good at doing, you know? It's not that simple, of course. I'm not trying to say it's simple. I'm just saying that I think I think there could be a better way of ironing out those pretty heavy notches. Also, is this finally when we're gonna meet Morgana or the lady? I don't know. It's the pretty lady with crazy hair. So we'll go see. Where is this located? Okay, how do we get into the deeper part of Hogwarts? There's like an oh, I think it's this. That's what it is. So weird how you get access to that. Bodhi says that doesn't work properly. What do you mean? What doesn't work properly, Bodhi? Azek says I've got a very vocal cat meowing all the time. When I call my clients, all I hear is my cat meow. That to me is like, it's not as like, to me there's sounds that are like, oh, they just hurt. Like the meow, it can be a little annoying. It's like, you know, when you put headphones in, you hear like a slight mumble or a hiss. Not a hiss, but like a kind of like a static in the background. It's like, this is broken, it's not working, but at the very least I can ignore it for like the time it takes for me to watch a YouTube video about how to fix it. But like, something about like a tiny dog with a very high-pitched sound that just like bang, 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 bang. Like knock, knock, I've come to collect. And I want to be satisfied by your rage. And it's just like, God. And also, it's like, you're fine. Like, I do this. I pick her up. I show her through the window. There's no one there. You're hearing something. It's not there. I show her. She's still like, I seek violence. And she just screams. And I'm just like, oh, yeah. I know, don't want to be a bad person who hurts the dogs. But at the same time, I got to stop, or else I just walk away. I just walk away. I'm not going to be a monster. She will not make me a monster, this tiny dog. So I just walk away. At the same time, that's what we hear. So I'd rather be a baby who walks away from a tiny dog than to be one of those assholes who like hits a dog in the head. You know what I mean? Although you do have to discipline your dog. But yeah. Although cats, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you like try to like, hey, you're over here. Let's just nudge you in the right direction, okay? I don't know how we do have a tiny dog named Ollie who you cannot punish because he is so small that it'd be a problem. You know what I mean? I don't mean punish as like you don't make contact, but you could be like, hey, hit him with water, you know what I mean? Talk sternly. They think they've done something wrong, that kind of thing. But it says, yeah, I mean, stuff like that are usually considered quality of life stuff, which devs also don't care about at all unless they focus on their quality of product. I'm not sure what you mean, Boti.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye.
Why did you take so long to talk to me about this? Let's go talk to Natty. God damn it, Natty. You asshole. Is that the right quest? And he's like, oh, you're right about to do a quest? I need to come and see me right real quick. What? What? Why? It is that. Okay, good. Also, you're outside of Hogsmeade. She's her own girl. That's true, yeah. A lot of cats are like, you're a roommate, essentially, which is ugh.
What are you up to now?
Yeah, I mean stuff like that, which is also makes no sense at all in general missions out of easy fixes like that. But I always imagine that they don't have anyone to get paid for the. Yeah. That's also, yeah. So that's me with my thing as well. Where like the question is like, well, if this is something that modders can literally fix in like a day, not even like using your tools and engine and all the mechanics you have at your disposal. And a lot of it, it's not like broken. Like you can download those mods or skin textures, re-weighted distribution things, and they're fine. So like this was solved literally day one. Like why is it like that? And then I guess Bolty was saying that like I guess it's the things that come to your brain are like, oh, this must just not be. You just not pay anybody. The people who are doing this must be either heavily overworked or you're focusing on the weirdest thing. Why is it? I hate so much in this game that I hope there's a mod for like how broken the I'm on a broom, therefore nothing works. Like the HUD doesn't work, the like mission description doesn't work. If you have a quest assigned, you can't find out where it is. In fact, you're better off taking off the mission requirement because then when you ping, you at least can see that there's a side quest there. Like, let me show you guys. If we're here, we hit up. Because we're on the thing, we cannot see anything, right? Now, if I do my sonar pulse thing, stop. No.
Revelio.
There we go, Revelio. You can see that there's like a bunch of shit everywhere, right? Oh, now it works.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting
I'm gonna get
the
mad at all of
cities.
you.
Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
As soon as I'm over here doing this, she's like, hey, by the way, 2 seconds have passed. I've done it. Come help. What about, should we just do that one because we just heard from her? I guess we'll just, I'm sorry, man, you fucking shit. Just tell, is the one dark arts guy gonna be like, hey, dude, by the by, come get a Vada Kedavra, you know what I mean? All right, let's help Poppy first because we just talked to her basically. I think it's gonna. No, let's talk to Natty because Natty's just gonna be like, you're gonna need to talk to me to prime up the next quest anyway. So we're gonna need to talk to her anyway, and then she's gonna be like, I'll be back.
Revelio.
I'm not mad. You're mad. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Okay. Bodhi says, which also makes sense for that. Enough at the end. Azek says, just use the wait button twice. All the missions will be active. That's a good idea. We can just do that. Although I thought sometimes that doesn't work. The wait things. Sometimes it is like you just need to have time pass, I thought. But we'll do that. Red says, I'm not sure I'd want to work for a game developer. I'd be forced to do things I don't want to do, especially if publisher is greedy bitch. Being freelancer is far better. Yeah, no, I think that's true too. I also think that, like, again, there's horror stories in the industry and stuff like that where people talk about how you're expected to do almost everything and you shouldn't be doing everything, you know, like it's fair to have a skill set and to want to like have that skill set also. And Natty's like, excuse me, I'm leaving. Oh, my heart. But yeah,
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
that's like a staple of bad jobs where like you're doing 16 jobs and getting paid for one of them. Like so brutal. But you know, I think is why it's important to know, like, oh, this is not worth it. Like, I'm absolutely being taken advantage of, you know. But then also, it's fair to be like, oh, if you want to go to ask for a raise, you can just show that you're bringing value to the person, I guess. So, bunch of different perspectives you can take with that. Bam, Natty.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Okay.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Okay, Natty.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Also, I gotta take off that stupid map thing. Make one marker and it just locks in forever. Yeah, Fluff was showing me a mod that was like, you can fly, roam everywhere. Like, Hogsmeade is not locked, which is kind of stupid that Hogsmeade is locked. Like, yeah. Plus, you can make a little mouth. Yeah. Positive. I think you can do that too. Just do it under a pseudonym. You'll be fine. I think there was a lot of things where like Disney animators and shit like that, where like eventually like Disney gets weird or like you get fired because of like animation studios and stuff like that. Like digital art is unfortunately one of the most like people will hire you, get you to work your ass off for like 3 months and then just fire you because there's not going to be any work for a good bit. And yeah, that typically is how the whole job market goes in that medium, which is pretty shitty and
Mrs.
unfortunate.
Rabe should be nearby.
But I don't know why we're talking about this. I don't know what was that on I don't know what I was saying. I don't know why I brought this up.
Oh, Isco.
Hello.
What have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly.
Yeah.
I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Kill them all right? That's all I needed. It's all I need
Thank
to
you,
know.
Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Everyone's so sweet. We're gonna let cabbages eat him from
Some
his
evidence
toes
worth
to his
hanging on
face. Okay?
Thank you.
I'm a Hufflepuff, thank you. All right,
I
bye.
hope it's not too late.
I just have to add that or else people will put me on a
Find
list.
Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
As it says, I do enjoy very much this game. Yeah. Me too. I'm excited for Dead Eye. Dead Eye 2, yeah. Dead Eye 2 is my next favorite one. Atomic Heart looks pretty sick too. Fun, like Doom, FPS kind of madness game. Reminds me of Singularity. That looks fun too. Do you know when Dead Island 2 is coming out? Did you mention that? Sometimes the chat, like there's a weird thing where comments don't go through. But also, what do you call Bolty? You said, yeah, Capcom developers are crazy. They can do like anything. Yeah, well, Capcom shows. Like the Monster Hunter games to me have always been like an absolute freakish marvel. Like they're very, at least to me, I've never had any stability issues with them. They seem really proficient. They also do things that are pretty different and cute and fun, and you're like,
Also, Diggle
goddamn,
works at Gladrags.
it's crazy.
I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been
I stole from you,
Mr.
sir.
Dibble, may I speak with you?
April 21st.
It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him.
Okay, a little bit of time for still.
May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be an order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could
never live without Rosie.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
Good night, Baldy.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
We know how the story's gonna end. We're gonna find everything, and then their mom's gonna be like, nothing can be done. You know, and you're like, fuck this. This sucks. Red says, I feel like I'll really enjoy Hogwarts Legacy. It has everything from open world game, but everything you want from a world game, but first you need to upgrade your PC. I can't wait till you get to play it, man. I can't wait to hear what you think about it as well. Also, I think it's gonna be one of those games that, like, I feel like we'll start to play and be like, I know what this game needs. And you might create some shit for it, which would be equally as fun.
Miss Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Haro just... Oh, also, I was going to say that. What do you call it? Speaking of VR, we did a little bit a while ago. Their PlayStation... Oh, wait, never mind. I got super excited. Shit. I was going to say... on the PS5, they're making a VR Resident Evil Village VR game, basically. It's like the same game, just made through the VR engine, because I think it's already FPS, so they're just tweaking a couple more things. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so sick. We might be able to play Resident Evil Village. Boom. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure if I'm emotionally prepared for that. But we could. But I don't think we can, because I think eventually Sony, after like more domination by Game Pass is going to happen, Sony's eventually going to be like, oh, yeah, we'll probably just give like an exclusivity window of a year, and then we'll put it on PC.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Lady Downtress in VR.
What happened to Bickle? He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You should have spoken out. Should have spoken out.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife,
Good night, Renee.
Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
All right. Are you close to finishing the game? I don't know. We can see kind of like right here alone, but it doesn't give you too much of a proxy. I think we still need to meet 2 of the heads, so we still have probably like 3 more streams probably from Hogwarts, which I'm kind of hyped about because I'm enjoying the experience. A collection, I think. We see this. We can see quests. These are main story quests. In order to get this, we have 7 out of 14, so we have a couple more quests. That's not including the companion quest, though, which we're currently doing, so we're kind of easing up on that, but I don't think we have too many more streams. I think it's like 3, if I were to be honest about it, because I think eventually we're going to finish these, and then we're just going to be mowing through them. In fact, it might be 2, given how long these are, but because we're kind of like inching, again, I like when we do quests, like companion quests. One of my favorite companion quests is just in Fallout 4, where you can just straight shot it, you start it, and then you just go on an adventure until you get there, and it drags you around the Commonwealth. Unfortunately, in this game, it's like, do a little bit, stop and do the story. Do a little bit, stop and do the story. Do a little bit, and it just feels like you're kind of fragmented. Like, you know, like, yeah, I don't even remember what we're really doing. Besides, oh, Harlow, right, he's the bad guy with the top hat, right. So, yeah, but, like, if we just experience the entire story right now, all the way through,
to be late.
She
said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Up and down and up, golly. Also, yeah, we'll see. It would be cool to play the Resident Evil game. There's a thing of atmosphere, which makes me just feel like anxious. Jump scares are one thing. Like when you're in a dark room for like 4 hours in a stream, it's like, oh, it's just emotionally gross. You know what I mean? Like, ugh. And Resident Evil does have some light moments, but yeah. Also, I already watched the entire campaign of that, so I watched a bunch of people react to it, so yeah.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Is she a deer? Does she look like a cute deer person? Thank you. Goodbye. Ooh, did she get captured?
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
We are going to kill that man. Is it this way? It is. Ba, 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 ba.
Revelio.
I didn't take too long. Hey, son of a bitch. Where's my friend?
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
I'll kill you. I'll kill all of you. Ooh, and I'll just slam this real quick. Golly.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her.
Everyone's getting hurt. All right. Ain't no one touching Natty. Ugh. Cabbages. Eat. Oh, we forgot to stock up. Shit.
There must be another way forward. Accio.
Pull.
A hidden door.
Kill. Sorry, I like Natty a lot.
Taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
She's been sweet to us. Natty got drunk. She's got shit-faced. Absolutely blitzkrieg. Just like, you could do stealth, and I'm like, we could do that, but it's not about taking down the enemies. It's about sending a message that you don't touch Natty or anybody. All right, anybody. Eat this. Also, get turned. What? Why didn't you get turned into a little teapot? Oh my goodness, you ate it so fast. Where's the cabbages? Eat cabbages. Eat them. Oh my god, there's so many people. Yeah. Hey, you're not kidding. They die in like almost 2 casts of that, Natty. Not Natty. Sorry. I just want to. I have 2 health. Why am I using these shitty spells? Because everyone has a. I don't know if I could play on hard mode, guys. It's not that we're not dealing damage. It's just that everyone has a shield all the time, and you're like, God damn it! And it's like, as soon as you break it, they're like, okay, it'll be back up in 2 seconds. So like, it's not even a fun gameplay resistance.
Natty must have been taken this way.
I don't want to do this. We're playing on normal mode. I'll do this again. Wait, maybe not. Can we change the speed in which I think you can toggle like difficulty in this game if you really want to get into the nitty gritty. I think accessibility maybe. I thought I'd seen somewhere there's like a frequency of shield, so I think you actually can get crazy. RGB control rumble. I thought there was someone somewhere there. Left stick toggle. Audio. That's HUD. That's interface. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just turn down that thing to normal. You can't? Lame. Well.
I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Spam mandrakes? We could, but yeah, let's try that. Let's try spam and mandrake. We only have 9. I guess you could just like make a bunch though.
We ought to just kill her.
Hello. Excuse me. Ow, you got a hit on me. Let's do this again. They'll all fall over and get stunned. Okay, of course you do the things. Mandrake! Oh, I guess you do have to hold out the Mandrake for the extension of the time. Alright. Still feel like they had a lot of health, but I think it's because they spawned in before we changed. What is your problem, my man? Cabbages, you're the way. What else? Do some Mandrake still. Remind me to stock up on things. I need to make that a habit. Oh, of course you have a shield. The funnest mechanic ever. Did I break it? Nope. I gotta go find another one. I'm dead. And he's dead in 2 seconds, too. Man. I hate shields so much. It's just like yours. Pause! Okay, let me just fiddle through my cards. This is the one. I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck. Maybe you should just like get ready to parry, because that's also can break the thing.
Quickly.
I hope it remembered that I don't want to play in hard mode anymore.
I better be sure I'm not seen.
I think we might just do all of it. Like Mandrakes are great, but eventually there's like enemies are ready to kill you. You know what I mean? We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna drop 2 of those there, 1 here. Throw some cabbages. Do a Mandrake spawn when enemies spawn in. Take off all their shields. Kill. There we go. See that? Oh, look, one's alive. Not anymore. Is there more? There is. Oh, it's my enemy, a shield. This one. There. Christ. Ooh. Where is it? Where's the guy? Stop it. I can't turn you into a thing. Bombarda. This. Fucking just die. Just die. Stop. I can turn into a chicken. Mongrel. Ooh. Some of that. Some of this. Turn upside down. You're just still cooking, aren't you? There we go. Golly. Natty, give me a minute. There's gold. You understand. You understand. Ugh. Oh, how do I get under there? I think you could do stealth things, but where's the fun in that? Again, sending a message, despite me bitching about the entire combat the entire time. It's fine. Still message sent. Is this good? Yes, this is chest. I understand what you mean, Grin. Also evil playthrough then. No, it's not about that. I don't know if I would consider that to be evil, you know what I mean? That's like more of an anti-hero thing, where it's like, hey, if there's a cost for you doing horrible things, most people won't do the horrible things. If there's no cost, then people will be like, fuck it, why would I not do the horrible things? You know what I mean? Okay, I would call that a morally gray area, you know what I mean?
Revelio.
Is it just another way to get up and down? Yeah, alright. You could flank them, I guess. Neat. No, I think you could actually get somewhere you could want to be, but anyways. Spot Natty.
He must be here somewhere.
I don't see the footprints, but okay. We still have plenty of
You
cabbages.
found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you.
Over here. I need your help.
Wait. Natty's the one who I care about here. Why are you going to the other dude? To what? She's like, thank you so much for being... Where are you going? What?
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. I'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Weird lightning out, ominous as hell.
Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Yeah, what do you call it, Isaac? That's the biggest thing that I want from the game. You can have pets, you can summon in the beasts, but you can't like train them up and like make them higher level, breed them to have like the best, most proficient enemy possible, which is a little shitty.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
Ooh, there it is. Bang. But yeah, to be able to summon like beasts, or even to have your companions like Natty with you, which I think is the point. Like I think you could, but I think it's somewhere along the line, because there's a lot of like things in the game where, how do I put it? This game very much feels like a game, because this has been in development for like 8 years. This is a great game, but I'm not sure if it's been like 8 years of development, kind of like crazy big Skyrim-like massive, with crazy intricacies within like plot threads. It's great. It's great. I don't want to say that I'm not loving the game. It's not great. But it does feel like they've, like, again, why is Quidditch not in the game? Why is the point system for the houses not in the game? It very much feels like a game where they're like, oh no, we did it. We did a good job. And then they started like taking stuff to either give to you in a DLC form or to just put into the sequel. Where the sequel could have these points of like, Quidditch is in the thing. This isn't the thing. Companions are not a thing. You know how we had that beast system that was kind of just there as like a fluff piece? Now it's actually a mechanic. You know how we have companion quests? Well, now there's actual companions that you can, build favor with, and etc. There's a romance system.
Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Also that you feel like should be here.
I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
I just go on story mode when capturing beasts, instant capture. Yeah, is that right? Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty good. Yeah, I wish. Also, there's no penalty of you flopping around with your difficulty choices. Bang! I have your wand, Natty. Take it.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to separate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
You were so sweet.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
This wizards may be racist, horrible, speciesist, nightmare people, but they're real got a soft way with words. You know what I mean? You're like, I like you. You're speaking. You're sweet. You're sweet. What is this? Find Otto's. Oh no. Oh no. Where's the love note? Oh no. This is the first time I've seen optional objectives. Find Albie's book? Oh no. Okay. Ooh, maybe here? Big chest? Big chest? No, just special trinket things. Oh, there's chests up there. Huh. This is the first time I've seen, again, optional quests. Usually it's always just like, no, you just run around, do your thing. Oh, there we go.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Do I, or should we keep it to give it to the father if he wants to actually marry the lass? I don't know. There it is.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
We're so helpful. Ooh, we got a weird mannequin thing. Weird. Why is that even in the game? It doesn't make any sense. What's good? What? Where? Ooh, it's dark as hell. Let's do this.
Lumos.
Nope. Is this the right way? I think so. Yes, good. No battlers. It's weird that I wish there was just a thing that like lets you leave. Like it's weird that they're like, hey, like everyone can evaporate but you. Walk out.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta use the washroom, like real bad. He'll never miss his room. That's sweet. Isaac says also I just got. Oh, easy capture more things. I think they will add them when they do New Game Plus. I hope so. You mean like companions? Because that'd be huge, man. If they did companions, that'd be crazy. I don't know. That seems like a big ad. But hopefully, I hope you're right. That'd be awesome.
Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
I don't know if I trust you.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
The authorities haven't been much help. Yeah, let's say.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai,
Correct.
you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
You corrupty weirdness. You get 3 chunks of evidence and you're like, nah, well, they're just complaints. It's like, what? You got abducted. Like, what are you talking about? And it's literally a cellar. You're nuts. You're a bad person. You're nuts. Anyway. About Gorilla Tag, I can really, I can't really understand the British accent. Really? I always find that's weird when people say they can't understand accents or like they can't tell the difference between people. Some people have face blindness, but some people can't extrapolate
the
all the other stuff.
Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Cute bonuses. Do we get more? That's it. Azek says Officer Singer is. But I knew it. I knew it. Scum. Garbo. Funny because she's like, I'll tell your mom, and it's like, yeah, you're trash. When are you gonna play Gorilla Tag? What? What? We talked about this. I am not playing it. The more you ask, the more I don't want to play it. Okay. I have too many things we're currently playing. I'll be overwhelmed, and also if I play it too soon, then I'm just gonna not enjoy the experience. So I'm not doing that. And the more you ask, the more I kind of feel like, ugh. I'm gonna stop. Okay, good. I appreciate that. It's okay. To me, I'm like, ugh. I'm a person that if I have 4 things on my plate, I think anyone's like that. If you have 4 things on your plate and you're making content of 4 things at a time, your content's gonna be probably pretty bad because you're spread super thin. You know what I mean? So I try to focus on 2 things at a time, and then when we start getting bored or I need something else, then we go to a new game. Although Gorilla Tag is a game that's on the list of other things. I want to do Into the Radius, though, all these other VR games. I feel like not enough people are giving credit to. But ladies and gentlemen, let's see. No, I think we'll save this. I think we'll probably play this on Saturday because I'm just having such a fun time with it. Quests. Yeah, so we have poppies to do. I think eventually when we do a little bit more story, then we'll finally get access to the last hurdle of what's his name? Our like friend who's a Slytherin guy. We'll do that next part. I gotta use the washroom, so I thought, well, we're probably gonna end it anyways right now. Oh, but before we do that, let's stock up again. Golly, I am so behind when it comes to our resources, man. Hogwarts. Let's start winding down, ladies and gentlemen. What says I'm probably gonna make an unboxing video soon. Hell yeah, good for you, man. Bet it's gonna turn out great. Because I had to get in school, good school week. My mom ordered a Sonic and Tails figure set. Oh, nice. I bet that looks awesome. Get all this, this. Stock up on my babies, my sweet demon cabbages. This. I mean, all these. Also, we gotta start using potions. Like this, I may have to start making some just base. I got too many of these. I might just need to start making Mandrake ones, and we'll just restock up every time we come through this lane. Because we have a lot of knot grass. What is knot grass even used for? Is that something we need? Can I pick up? No, I can't. Damn it. Come down here real quick. Knot grass. What is that used for? And why do I not need it? No. Well, maybe. I have 1,000 Diddy leaves though, so I think that's we have plenty of that. Which I think is that stem thing. We also have 200 K-knot grass. I think we're fine to leave that be. We need mandrakes. We'll do mandrakes all on the left. All right, let's rip out these things. Empty pot, empty pot, empty pot. We'll just seed in a bunch of mandrakes. That's kind of just bullets, basically. Mandrake. How many? Only one mandrake per yield? Golly. And there. One more. Bang. So we're gonna really need to spam mandrakes because they'll come back fast. Yeah. Also, we probably need to glow up to our armor eventually. That's also a thing. Lone says, I have returned! Hello, Lone! What says, I don't want to grow demon cabbage as you do, though. If you've seen what they can do, you would want it. You'd want it. Author Singer is bad. Welcome to the UK policies. I take it you might be in the UK, Ezek. A little too close to home. Also, can we go up there? No, there's a lot of things that you can do in your room requirement I haven't like customized yet. I kind of just like where it is though, you know what I mean? Yeah, I wish they did more with the bee system though. Also, I hope by completing Poppy's quest, we get the tentacle horse, which I keep talking to you guys about. It exists, all right? We know it exists. Remember to. Okay, good. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a blast. I had a great stream. We finally got to play a video game. Feels good. Tomorrow we'll be having our hangout stream over at twitch.tv at 1 p.m. For those guys who are ready for a curveball, we stream at 5 p.m. every single day. Not every day, sorry. Wednesday. No. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And then on the weekends, we stream on Twitch. And tomorrow we are streaming at 1 p.m. And then Sunday we'll stream at 5 p.m. normal. But 1 p.m. Is when we're going to be streaming tomorrow. We're going to be hanging out, talking about everything and everything. We're watching some gameplay over to the side. If you guys haven't seen that, check that out if you so desire. You guys were nothing but lovely. Also, shout out to Azek. You've been nothing but wonderful. Hopefully we can see you again. You are funny, entertaining, helpful, awesome. I hope I can see all of you again. What's good? What? Everyone stopping by. Thank you so much. Everyone else is also fantastical, and I appreciate so much of you guys for giving me a single second of your time. I cannot wait to stream this again. We'll probably be streaming it on Sunday, but I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Thank you again, and goodbye, my friends.